Hi guys, this is Legoyoshi and welcome to my new review set. This is Iron Man vs the Mandarin Ultimate Showdown. Now before we go any further, I do want to say that out of all the sets that I own, this is probably one of my least favourite sets. Why is that? I'll go over it in a minute. A lot of you could probably guess why it is my least favourite sets. But for the people who don't, I'll leave that until the end. Anyway, first, let's go over this nice vehicle we have here. Okay, so here is the vehicle. This vehicle doesn't actually have a name. All it says on a website is that it's a small buggy, which, fair enough, that's kind of understandable. Anyway, I do actually quite like this vehicle. There's a lot of detail that goes into it, say it's such a small set. As you can see on the side, I think there is the one little pistol gun, whilst on the other side, I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to be, but I thought at first they were missiles, but they don't really flick out, so I'm not 100% sure what they are. Apparently, just having a look on the computer, it doesn't really say anything. Apparently it has trans blue cylinders, which they're not blue. I don't see any blue cylinders. Unless, no, it's something else. I do apologise. So, anyway, onto the top, and we have a nice flamethrower, and these are two missiles, as you can see, two flick-set missiles as they call them. The main thing that I do like is that I do like this piping on the back. Just a little bit of piping, as if it's going into like a little tank here that is storing his fuel for the flamethrower, which I do think is quite a nice effect. It also, not much else to say about this apart from it does actually spin 360 degrees, so wherever Iron Man goes, it can follow him in any direction he decides to fly. And the first of the two minifigures is the Mandarin. Now, this is the robeless edition of the Mandarin. The other edition of him, which is the Road Mandarin, is actually in the next set I will be reviewing, which is a much better set. But I'll go over that when I get to it. But yeah, so he has his long beard and his normal hair, and he does have some nice printing on the front of his shirt, which I will show you in a second. And on the back, not much detail, just a bit more added to the shirt, as well as, I don't know if it's supposed to be a belt or maybe it might be actually bullets or not, I don't know. But let's just take his hair and give me 2 seconds, guys. Can't do this one-handed. There's his beard. He's had a nice shave. There we go. Anyway, so there we go. As you can see, nice bit of detail on the actual bodywork, onto his jacket, onto his I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a scarf, or I don't know, or sort of bandana that he can wear across his mouth? But he does have a sinister smile on his face, which you can't really see for the beard, which is quite weird. But on the other side, he does have a more determined face, even though if you look at this face, looks quite old. My God, he's aged. He looks much more older than this one. Yeah, that's the Mandarin. I'm not going to put his hair back on yet, he can stay bald. And here we go, on to Iron Man. I always like the Iron Man figures. I don't know if I mentioned this in any previous ones, I can't remember if there actually any. But with every Iron Man figure, they do make him different in some way. Now, I don't usually notice many of the differences, but this one is known as Iron Man Mark 17. And if you look on the front, he's got some nice detailing with his, I can never remember what to call the blue thing that goes for his heart. I've completely forgotten the name. Right. And there's some detail on the back. It is in a bit more armour. Iron Man always usually comes with some blue studs for his lasers on his arms, and also some longer ones from underneath his legs. If we do take off the helmet, I don't know if it's going to lift up. It does. You can see Iron Man's face underneath. I don't know if he's got a second. Whoops, I've not one of these things off his legs. Oh well. Stay. For the love of God, stay. Right, let's take his helmet off. And he does have a much angrier face at the back. So, just in case he's in the heat of battle and he's losing, or something along those lines. So, and there's Iron Man. If you want to stand up, please. Oh, fine, be drunk. And so that is the set. Now you're probably wondering, why is Legoyoshi saying that this is probably one of his least favourite sets? One thing I will say is that anybody who has not watched Iron Man 3 will love this set. However, if you haven't watched Iron Man 3, I would suggest you turn this video off now. Spoiler warning. Basically, this scene does not happen in Iron Man 3. I bought this set before I went to go and see the film. Massive fan of the Marvel series, as you know. Was massive fan of the Avengers film. It's probably one of my favourite films of all time. And then Iron Man 3 came along. I thought it's going to be hard to surpass this one. And then all of a sudden, the Lego sets appeared. Now, I do not have the second set, which is the £20 set, which does feature the other villain in this series, in this film, should I say, which is, I've forgotten his name, Aldrich Killian, I think he's called, something like that. But both sets that I do have contain the Mandarin. Now, the next set that I will be doing appears in the film. It's quite a good scene. Whereas this one, I thought, oh, this looks like it could be a fantastic battle between Iron Man and the Mandarin. No. This does not happen at all. Basically what happens, the Mandarin throughout the whole film keeps making these threats about killing people who are doing wrong. Well, apparently doing wrong. But yet, when he finds him, it is Ben Kingsley who is dressed up as the Mandarin. He is no threat whatsoever, and all he is an absolute alcoholic. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I remember going away from the film completely and utterly confused, thinking that Mandarin, I believe, is supposed to be one of Iron Man's biggest villains, and they made him out to be a complete joke. So when I bought this set, thinking whereabouts is it going to appear in the film, to then not see it appear in the film, I was extremely disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong, Iron Man 3 I do like as a film, but what we did with the Mandarin was a big pile of crap. So, I'm not going to say any more about that, otherwise I can rant and rave for quite some time. So, anyway, just to let you know, both minifigures that appear in this set are exclusive to this set. But that is about all there is for the notes. Just for the rest of the stuff, there are 91 pieces in this set. It cost $11.99, which, if we go by my usual thing of pounds to pieces, it doesn't quite work out. In fact, it's about 30 pieces lower. It's not as bad as the Captain America one, which was 70 odd, so, but still not quite what it should be. And this set was released on March the 7th, 2013, about a month before the Iron Man 3 film came out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you'd like this video, like, comment, subscribe, anything. I will always answer any comments if I can. I have had some people commenting, but they must have their comments set to private, because whenever I click on my video to come and have a look at the comments, there's not on. So if you are wanting to leave a comment, please put it as public, and I will happily answer any comments back. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram at Legoyoshi2. So if you want to come and follow me on there, I'll be more than happy for you to do so. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you for the next Iron Man set. Later, guys. And don't forget, you can now follow me on Twitter on Legoyoshi2.